Yo, what's up YouTube? Today we finna be reacting to the dark side of clip farming. Now, it's this YouTuber. I can't say his name. You know what? Let me just go ahead. I can't say his name, but y'all see it right here. FDH. I like his videos. Y'all go tap in with him. He's tough. We finna watch the dark reality of clip farming. And let's get into it.
Clip farming and the pursuit of content. I dropped a video a little over a week ago about the art of humiliating yourself for views, but in the process of making that video, I started to reflect on myself a little bit. I wanted to analyze why that video came to be. So think of this video as a director's cut that I neglected to tell you guys about. And while I did bring up the importance of loving yourself and questioning the mental health of these content creators that we watch, I didn't fully understand why I was able to make a video like that. Why could I enjoy content that is self-deprecating in nature? Upon realizing this, I thought of Etika, a content creator who met a tragic end. But before he passed, it was common knowledge that Etika's mental health was not taken as seriously as it could have been. And that's exactly the issue. Clip farming is part of a larger
RIP Etika.
Dilemma on social media. That dilemma being that we are becoming increasingly desensitized. Clip farming and these
Chat, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, bro.
Content creators constantly taking themselves as jokes is causing viewers to become more comfortable with laughing at them and also more skeptical about the content we see. So yeah, this video is clearly about the dark side of clip farming, but I also want to use this video to introduce a few other thoughts that I had, and these thoughts will be elaborated on in a future video. So this won't just be me talking about Dabo being a chopped guy or whatever, or even reiterating the same points from that video. I do want to keep it fresh, even if the video is still along those same lines. This started because my friends had seen the clip of Dabo crying walking out of the gym after he played basketball. My friends,
bro, I ain't even gonna lie. I know them kids and shit, but that shit mad lame, bro. Like, y'all niggas touching all over him, bro. See, and y'all wonder why niggas be having, y'all wonder why people be having security and stuff like that. Like, y'all can't be doing all that, bro. Y'all can't be sitting up there touching a man and all stuff like it's cool to be recording them and stuff like that. Well, not even that, because you can't even record somebody without their consent, for real. But, like, motherfucking dead ass, it, like, that shit just not cool, bro. Like, just stop. Cause that's mad weird, bro. Like, would you do that to, like, a random person who just walking down the street? Would you do that to somebody who is just as chopped as Dabo that's walking down the street, my nigga? Or would y'all be sitting up there motherfucking just, like, in y'all head talking about it? Y'all be in y'all head talking about it. Y'all wouldn't be sitting up there grabbing a nigga, recording them and all that. Y'all only doing that because the nigga just a little bit famous, bro. But anyways, chat, bro, we not doing that shit over here, bro.
We're feeling bad for him after this clip, but I quickly stepped in to say that this is a set-up scenario. This is merely another attempt at a viral clip. Dabo is the Frank Ocean crying kid after all.
I would never cry to a Frank Ocean song, let's be honest.
I would never cry to a Frank Ocean song, let's be honest, head ass.
I am a man.
I may be younger, but I look after you.
I don't know what to express right now.
And that same kid that cried to Frank Ocean is a kid with the ability to cry on command. He's clearly clip farming, and this obviously doesn't make him feel any way, right? That's what I told my friends, and they obviously said, but still, he's crying. We should feel bad. Something in me told me that that's just a bunch of bullshit. Dabo is a known clip farmer. He's known for constantly partaking in humiliation rituals. Why would I suddenly find myself feeling bad for another one? I came to realize this is essentially the boy who cried wolf. We all know the fairy tale about a boy who constantly lied about wolves coming. Or if you're a One Piece fan, we know how Usopp kept crying about pirates despite it being a lie. That's why when the wolves eventually did appear, the boy met a tragic end. Well, at least in some versions. But do you see what I'm getting at? Clip farming is essentially the stream.
Hey, chat, wait, when you said some versions, motherfucker, that's not all versions, bro? Like, what the hell else happened? Shit.
Streamer's version of the boy who cried wolf. We as the townsfolk or viewers get increasingly more desensitized to the cries of the streamer.
Stop giving a about my life. You know, back then I was still getting called chopped. You know, it hurted me, bro. I was like, what can I do to be an evil villain? So I became even more chopped. I stopped giving a fuck. Because if nobody can care about me, why would I care about myself? I had to become the shadows. You know, I was wondering, what is young Dabo good at? I'm not good at nothing.
I had to become the shadows. 60 overall, no badges, bro. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. Like, I ain't even gonna lie. Like, that is outrageous, bro. Nigga said I had to become the shadows, bro. Who the fuck does this nigga think he is? Batman, bitch? Anyways.
I might as well become the face of Chopped. So now we're facing reality. It's just me against myself. I'm the villain.
One might call this a humiliation ritual or clip farm, but to me, I think it's a peek into the psyche of young Dabo. Constantly being called chopped online has had adverse effects on him. It probably does hurt, but he also jokes around with being chopped. And the account that made the chop stare joke is one of Dabo's accounts.
I would try to get the chop good. Yeah, bro, I'm gonna skip past this shit because I don't want to get no damn chop touch, bro. Fuck you talking about.
Clearly affecting Dabo, which just further expresses that point. And this is what I mean. I know he said he leaned into it because people called him it, but it just desensitizes his viewers. It makes them used to this Dabo.
You a deadbeat like Cardi bit so chop. No, just lock in. This dude looks like a myth. No, no, no. Shut your bitch ass up.
Dabo that cracks jokes about being chopped, a Dabo that is a clown. Now I do want to talk a bit about Etika, because much like Dabo, people joked about him. People found his crash outs and his issues funny. Now I can't speak with certainty, but some people think Etika's community or fans were the reason he went off the deep end. A lack of consideration and care when it came to him.
Freedom, bro. I fucking gotta say N-word.
The thing.
Half the people making those comments are part of the chat. Fuck y'all, YouTube niggas. Damn.
Etika was.
Give me my back. LOL. Watch Naruto.
Self-aware of his chat, and according to him, he considered them an unrestricted army of niggas.
Here's the thing, right? I want to share with y'all something because I was looking at one of my reaction videos from the other day. It was the JonTron one, right? And you know, just Etika. Let me see here. JonTron reaction or whatever, I don't know, but this is the most recent one that came out, and bro, the shit that the chat gets in this video is so hilarious. Look at the comments of this shit. The chat is as toxic as ever, right? Niggas are like, yeah, pretty much. Glad to know that the Flex Tape products are a lot less toxic than his chat. Like, nigga, y'all be getting some fucking hate. But the thing is, like, when other people come around to the channel, right, I guess we do things so different here that they don't really expect to see, like, an unrestricted army of niggas.
And that's what I mean. While Dabo definitely hasn't reached this point, and even in my video you can see his community was grilling him for it, the bottom line is that the general public are making jokes out of him. This normalized toxicity, this environment where these types of jokes are accepted, mark a bad precedent. It's okay to keep prodding the bear. It's okay to keep joking, because even if the streamer looks like they're suffering, it's just a joke. And remember, the streamers themselves make the jokes. They know that.
That's gonna lower it. Here we go. No nigga, low-key will. Shut your bitch ass up. Yes, Wish.
Chat is toxic, so it's okay. But really, it's not. In Etika's case, it got to the point of a breakdown on stream with his friend accompanying him.
You know what? No lies get no replies.
For the first
time, get
and
no
the last
replies.
For the first and the last, I'm going to address this, and I will never say anything again. Stop donating to Etika. He's using us for money.
Oh shit. Oh wait, that's what you were. Oh shit. What the fuck? Who is that nigga?
You know how fucking angry that makes me. Stop this, Kobe. Move. I'm gonna tell you something right fucking now.
All right.
What provoked this was his chat basically saying he's doing it for the money. Now I will commend Etika because real nigga, you can tell he loved this shit. He loved content creating and that's beautiful. But this reaction ain't normal. It's actually quite alarming and very telling on where his mental is. You get trolled, you get criticized. It's part of the job when you're a creator. But reacting like this isn't. When you look at the chat, they're eating this shit up, finding it entertaining, but it's just depressing. But this highlights exactly what I'm trying to get across today. The continued desensitization of content is leading us to more Etikas. Now, God forbid anything like this happens to Dabo. I don't want it to be another boy who cried wolf, okay? I don't want to see another content creator expressing genuine emotions or expressing genuinely alarming behavior, and then by the time we realized they were serious, it was too late. Clip farming is an action done in the pursuit of content.
I ain't gonna lie, nigga, kind of respect a little bit.
They won't be there to uplift you. It'll just be another show. That's just my yapping. That being said, though, let's talk about chasing clips.
I told y'all,
so the
bro,
thing
I
with
thought I
clips
was
is that
fucking
it's a very, 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 very good way to get recognized and to get recognition. So if you want to have eyes on you, just go for the clips, my nigga. Now, obviously, clips aren't an inherently bad thing. We all like a good clip. The issue starts when you have people doing stunts that get increasingly wilder to chase them. And when you keep doing crazy things as content, you have the subconscious desire, or you subconsciously feel as if you need to keep topping what you did last time for the clip. Then you combine this with the fact that the clips are your way to stardom. Now you have a whole bunch of people acting like menaces because they think it's their chance out of the hood. And with this recent Zoe Spencer bullshit, that's exactly what's been going on. And even
Zoe Plant the dick eater. Okay, bro, I ain't even gonna lie, bro. I'm still laughing at that, bro.
she said it herself.
I didn't mean to make him feel uncomfortable whatsoever. And I know that I definitely crossed the line with everything.
Bro, I ain't even gonna lie. In true fact, with this part of the video right here, motherfucking deadass, I felt as if motherfucking Zoe, in true fact, she was trying to do the opposite of make him feel uncomfortable. She was trying to make him feel comfortable because she knew like you know, like, not to be like lame and shit, but like, you know, he kind of got that nerd look, you know what I'm saying? The nerd be like the little one chilling in the background type shit like that. Motherfucking dash, you trying to throw some ass on him, get him out of his shell and shit like that. My auntie be doing that to me, bro. But but motherfucker, we don't need to worry about that though. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, motherfucker, let's start the video again.
I was just trying to be funny, and I was just trying to make a moment for the stream. And I see that what I did came off all wrong, and it's on me. I take full accountability for that.
And no, Zoe, it didn't come off wrong. You SA'd him. Not kind of, but literally. You SA'd him and your friend helped restrain him so you could do so. You guys are both extremely weird and nobody should accept this apology. She was trying to be funny for the stream.
Hey, shit, Zoe do that to me, but I'm catching that, Spencer. I'm catching that. Yes, sir. Zoe kind of bad, though. Zoe kind of bad, chat. I ain't even gonna lie. I know she supposed to be Zoe Plant today, but Zoe kind of bad, bro.
So, and that's what I mean. This is chasing clips, chasing content. You chase these clips and you do wilder things for them, and this is the end goal. Now, I know this probably seems crazy because, DH, what do you mean she essayed Saeed because she chased the clip? Are you crazy? Listen, it's not just her. Micah Delabou, for example, and actually, hold on, bro. Y'all know who Lil RT is, right? Literally the most exploited baby boy on the internet. That is a black baby. And Micah Delabou put him on a 20v1. And also, even other streamers were putting him on his stream. Bro, even Kai Cenat had Lil RT on his stream. Which is all weird because there was a moment in time where people seen this little boy as a viral moment. Once again, chasing clips for content. And also, where do you think this clip comes from?
Oh, shit.
You's a freaky ass nigga.
Bro.
That's Micah Delabou saying that weird shit during a 20v1 Lil RT. How was he not on the
Niggas
watch
be
list?
wildin', bro.
I don't know. And to top it off, Micah Delabou dropped a Felice Johnson 20v1, which I made a video on because he's...
Bro. Ain't nothing wrong with making it. Bro, I don't know why everybody got a problem with Felice Johnson, bro. Like, everybody had to take a little booty every once in a while, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never took it. I ain't never partake in them activities. But my nigga, he in jail. That nigga needed ass. He got him some ass, bruh. That's they fault for getting their ass took, bruh. Hey, nigga, fight back, bitch. Fight back. That's your fault, nigga. Nah, hey, I ain't saying that bitch need the 360 come back around to my ass, but motherfucker don't. You know what I'm saying? Like me personally, just me personally, I'm not going for getting my butt took, bruh. That's just me personally. But hey, motherfucking the old toothless one is a goat, bruh. Stop playing.
Quite literally a from prison. So if it isn't clear, content in the pursuit of it is spawning deplorable shit like this. Now the final thing I want to briefly touch on is the clone epidemic, where people are copying other streamers to go viral. Off the top of my head, Rakai, aka Kai Cenat's son, and honestly bro, this had to be some type of talent scout stylist because Kai Cenat literally put him on.
Carson, no, you feel me? Like, why you love the Carson at? Like, you know me? This is like so just cool and just like, wow, man.
Yo, how does Picard know all my mannerisms, bro? Like, dude, it gets to a point, dude. Like,
And you just have Kai Cenat, who's already pretty annoying. He yells and has a lifestylist. Nothing about him is real.
Fiend, 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 fiend. Get out!
And then you have Lil Cenat mirroring it. And let me be clear, obviously this isn't as bad as the other shit, but it's still corny and has its own downsides. Number one, not everybody is gonna make it, so just being a clone is not gonna get you out the hood. And it seems like cloning stuff is reaching everybody. Even Blackboy Max has a clone.
Your rap will be one of the biggest shits ever. I don't give a fuck. Because the reason it will, niggas hate on me every day. I can do the simplest shit ever and still get hated on. But that's the thing though. Hate fuels success. I can work as hard as possible and niggas will dead ass hate on me forever. Just because they see somebody doing something and instantly will get on their dick.
And for the record, to you, Mr. Max clone, nobody's just hating to hate. Just keep it 100. You dead ass have Max's look, the way he speaks, and his freaking mannerisms down to a T. That's weird as fuck. And by the way, I ain't forget White Boy M, but once again, just gonna elaborate on this in a different video. I do think fundamentally there is something.
No. But not go lie. White Boy M, whatever his name is, bro. Dead ass. That nigga did copy Speed to get up, but let's be honest, he changed his whole mannerisms up after he motherfucking got up. Like nigga don't even motherfucking make the same content no more. He do TikToks and shit, bruh. He be dancing. He be. Hey, I was hitting that bit. Though. Hold on, let me get my headphones. Bro. I was hitting that bit though. Don't be looking at the water bottles, chat. Hold on. Let me check my shit. Y'all know my shit be freezing. Y'all W's though, so y'all don't give a fuck.
Wrong when you're willing to discard who you are at your core in the pursuit of notoriety and fame and money. So while being a clone doesn't compare to essaying someone for content or getting a literal in your video, it's still bad in its own way. But that's the dark reality.
Hey, bro, chat. Is it like, okay, so I get that motherfucker is inside prison, but like, do they get more time at it if they motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, get on like somebody, you know, like the R word? Do they get more time, or do it just like what?
Of clip farming. Feel as if we don't have many open discussions on the ramifications of pursuing content and its effects on the youth, so I want to start it. So with that being said though, the art of humiliating yourself for views part 2 will be dropping soon for surely. I really want to come back to it because I got a lot of new stuff to say. But if you enjoyed this unsolicited opinion, subscribe, join my memberships to support me or whatever. But I'm gonna get up out of here. Bye bye.
Alright, chat, that's the end of the video. Let's go ahead, go to the next one. I'm gonna see y'all later, YouTube. Have a great day, have a peaceful day. Love y'all boys, and stay up.